Hi everyone. So today I'm about to share my experience about my 4 months offline and online study at UNJ, and it's gonna be a mix of growth, discovery, and also a little bit of hustle. So let's dive into it. Not gonna lie, English language education study program in UNJ is actually my first choice. So I'm so grateful to be here. And so far, this 4 months, I have no regrets to be here. I wanted to be a teacher for a long time, and actually, UNJ caught my eyes since a long time too. So, yeah, being here at UNJ, there is a struggle, of course. There is a lot of struggles at first, but it didn't stop me to be grateful and using these chances smarter. I also believe that being in this university, being in this major, will help me to get an advanced training and, of course, a good perspective career. I think it's going to be fun to make a breakdown about my offline and online study experience for this 4 months. So here's the breakdown. When I'm on campus, everything feels different. It feels worth it, and the vibe is actually very helpful. The interaction that we do as a student between us and the lecturer or the professor is actually really helpful with the difficult theoretical material. When it comes to online study, it would be very difficult for us to understand about those kind of materials. When it comes to offline study, I don't know, the interactions and the explanation and all of the time that we had in our class is actually really helpful to understand the material. It's actually pretty easier to do the practical one. One thing I've realized is that the 2 hour commute for offline classes has its perks. It's like a journey in itself. I get to observe people, enjoy the city, and sometimes even have a little adventures. Plus, I've always dreamed of commuting for school, and this university made that dream come true. But sometimes it would feel like a little burden to be ready 2 hours before the classes. Just for example, I have a classes at 8 in the morning, so it's basically I have to get ready 3 hours before that. 1 hour to get ready to get dressed and the books and kind of thing, all the equipments, and then the 2 hours is for the traffic. I have to take the commuter at 6, and then I will arrive like 6:30 or 6:45, and then I would take the Transjakarta bus. It's actually take a pretty long time, 2 hours for the traffic, but yeah, still. And it is going to be more and more difficult when it comes to rain. When it rains, everything are just difficult. I have to bring the umbrella, also at least the raincoat. But yeah, that's the perks. So I'm very okay with that. Another highlight of offline learning is the people I've met. I've made so many friends who share the same interests and vibes. Having people who understand and support you makes the whole learning process more enjoyable and productive. We even help each other during tough times. Now, online classes is a different story. One thing I love about online classes is just I can prepare in the very last minutes, like literally in 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm ready to go. And no need to rush out the door or deal with the traffic. But online classes isn't my thing. It's not my cup of tea. It feels disconnected because it's harder for me to focus at online classes, and it's basically in a different place, and I'm not really ready, unquote, to be in a classroom. So I choose offline classes instead. So that was the breakdown. And of course, I still choose offline learning over an online learning. And I think I'm ready for next year's experience. It's an honor to be here as students in English Language Education Study Program in UNJ, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.